Alright, so how can you verify that cos 240 theta over sine 5 theta minus sine 240 theta over cos 5 theta is equals to what we have on the right hand side? So we're going to pick up the left hand side as it is. But before we do that, we can actually just subtract the two by finding the common denominator. So the common denominator of these two fractions is simply sine 5 theta, like this, cos 5 theta. So if sine goes into this, we get the cos multiplies the cos. So we'll have cos 245 theta and cos 5 theta. If the cos goes into the denominator, we'll get the sine. So the sine multiplies the sine. So we'll have sine 245 theta multiplied by sine 5 theta. So now if you look at what we have in the numerator, this is representing the sine, or rather the sum and difference formulas for cos. So the formula, the identity goes like this. If I have cos, for example, alpha plus beta, the identity is cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. So if I relate it to my numerator, you can clearly see that our alpha, which is this one here, is 245, and our beta is 5 theta, beta is 5 theta. So since we know that alpha and beta are those two values, we can just substitute, meaning that the whole thing will be simplified to, so I can say, let me state it here, using the identity cos alpha plus beta, which is cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. So using this identity, the entire numerator would just be cos 245 theta plus 5 theta. Because remember, we said alpha is 245 and beta is 5. So just say cos alpha plus beta, hence we have this. Now all this is divided by sine 5 theta, then we have cos 5 theta, like that. Alright, so at this stage now, we want to focus on the denominator. Denominator, we can clearly see that cos is multiplying sine. We're going to use the double angle identity for sine. So sine 2 theta is equals to 2 sine theta cos theta. That's the identity. So now here we have 2 sine cos, but here we don't have the 2. So what you can do here, you can introduce the 2 here like this and there. So introduce the 2 in the numerator and in the denominator, so that in the denominator you can just use the double angle identity. I'll state it as well. I'll say using the identity sine 2 sine theta cos theta is equals to sine 2 theta. So using this identity, so the 2 can cancel out, as you can see. So if you introduce it, then you are safe. So in the numerator now, let's bring it here. In the numerator, we have 2 cos 245 plus 5 is simply 250. So cos 250 theta, like that, divided by, in the denominator, I'm using the double angle identity. So that will be sine 2 times theta. Now our theta, or the angle in this case is 5 theta. So 2 times theta will be 2 times 5 theta, like that. So finally, we'll just say 2 cos 250 theta divided by sine 10 theta. like that. So there we have it, hence short.